Hey, so it's day 2 and it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm feeling much better. I'm still full of cold, but not as feverish as I was before. So I've decided to go up onto deck and check out the running track at 6 in the morning. Hopefully catch the sunrise, which is due about 6:55. When I say running track, I'm probably going to be walking, but let's go. Out the wind a second. So this is the running track. I believe it's about 200, I thought it told me there. I believe it's about 220 metres. I think I worked out before I came. The 20 times round will be almost 5k. So that's the plan. Even if I walk, I'm just going to go around it as many times as I can. And then up the steps just there is also some outdoor weights equipment as well, so that should be fun. So I barely managed 10 laps before being unfit and still sick, honestly. Got the better of me. One thing I completely forgot about is when you're on a moving vehicle, these things don't work. I don't know if there's something I can do in the Garmin settings, but basically I covered 5 miles doing 10 laps around this 200 metre circuit. Because obviously the ship is moving as well. So when that uploads to Strava automatically, when I get back to my phone, I think I'll be deleting that. Or people will be questioning, what the hell are you doing? 5 miles in 12 minutes. 16 minutes, I think. Yeah, that's me done. I was going to go for 20 laps or 20 minutes, whatever came first, but I was not feeling good doing that. But the actual experience, although it's super windy, because we're at sea, one side you've got the wind behind you, which is great. The other side you've got the wind against you, and even walking is quite difficult against the wind. But the experience of running around this upper deck on Explora II with the sun rising, albeit behind the clouds over there, is absolutely beautiful. What an experience. How lucky are we to do this? But yeah, I highly recommend it if you're someone who likes to keep your fitness up. And if you're like me, you get very hot. I don't like going inside gyms because I get super hot and sweaty. I'm even sweating now with this massive wind. Being out here in the open, being able to see the sea all around, having the breeze, it's just been fabulous. So hopefully I'm better now and I can do this every day. Tomorrow actually we get off on Road Bay, Anguilla. So depending on the timing, I think we're there at 9, so we can get off at 9. We'll see what happens. We've got all day there and we're only planning to go to the beach. So let's see. What have you, huh? What have you?
Okay, so it's day 2 on Explora II, and I'm feeling a lot better today, which is fantastic news because I had my first glass of wine last night with dinner and I felt fine. I've still got a bit of a cold, you can hear it, but no more shivers, no more cracking headache. Able to enjoy this holiday now. We're at day 2 at sea. I'm just relaxing on the balcony because we've put Sophia in the Nautilus Kids Club today. She's very happy to be in there, and Mummy's happy for her to be in there. They do all kinds of activities. They've got all the different games in there. They've got Switch, PlayStation, Nintendo, all kinds of stuff. But she's currently doing colouring with a lovely lady that works in there called Elizabeth. And she said she's like the Queen Elizabeth, because Sophia said she's from London. They played Uno as well already. So Sophia's very happy to be in there. And they take them for lunch So in the morning, I think it's open 10 till 1. They take them for lunch at 12:30 in the marketplace. And Sophia said she wants to stay and go for lunch with all her friends. And we met the captain's wife. The captain's children are in there with Sophia at the minute. And Sylvia met the captain's wife after I pointed her out. I didn't know she was the captain's wife when I spoke to her. But then Sylvia stopped and had a chat with her. So she's now made friends, they've swapped numbers. The thing is, the point on that is everybody you meet on Explorer Journeys, or everyone we've met so far on Explorer Journeys, has been absolutely fantastic. Lovely, lovely people. We've met a couple from America, but the lady, Jackie, is originally from the UK, but she's been living in Florida, I think, for many, many years, but they lived all over the world. They've been together 47 years, her and Robert, and they're like a surrogate grandparents for Sophia. We're hanging out with them a lot. They love Sophia to pieces, so that's been good. And we're only on day 2, so we've got, 5 more days. We're on our way to Anguilla when we arrive tomorrow morning. We're currently cruising reasonably close to the Dominican Republic. I met Max as well today, who is one of the luminaires, I think they call it, one of the guest speakers. He's going to be talking about, he's a marine biologist basically, and he started a coral reef company to protect the coral reefs. I'm going to find out more because I'm going to go and listen to him at 3:30. But also in 10 minutes he's talking about Anguilla, so I'm probably going to go and check that out. Sophia has embraced Kids Club absolutely beautifully, which is great. She's loving it. She cried when we had to take her out at lunchtime, but she's back with them now. They're having sorbet over the other side of the conservatory area that I'm in, and they're going in the pool at 3:30, which is in about 15 minutes time. So I'm just here by the pool because I want to watch that and maybe get some footage of her playing with her friends, and I've got a mask ready for her as well. Sylvia's currently in the little plunge pools, jacuzzis, whatever you want to call them, that are looking out over the other side of the ship. Yeah, it's been a good day. It's a nice, relaxing day. Excited though for tomorrow when we arrive in Anguilla.
Hello, welcome to Explora II.
So at 4 o'clock every single day, served in one of my favourite parts of the ship, the Explorer Lounge, is afternoon tea. It is absolutely wonderful. There's always live music being performed. We had a pianist on this day. There's nearly always someone in the lounge performing something or singing. And the lounge gives you a bar, amazing service, and panoramic views around the sides and the front of the ship, which is beautiful. But the afternoon tea, like all food on Explorer II, is phenomenal, and you have to try it at least once. I'm actually gutted we did only do it once in our 7 days on board the ship, but it was well worth it. Highly recommend. The food is so good, like breakfast, lunch and dinner is enough, and obviously you can get snacks and coffees and pastries and ice creams throughout the day. So having afternoon tea every day, you'd have to be pushing it, and you have to hit the gym quite a lot and get on that running track, but definitely do it at least once like we did. We absolutely loved it. And you can see Sylvia, she's been in the sauna. Tonight we are in the, what's this one called? The Astern Lounge. We're in the Astern Lounge, and we found the famous pool table. This is the pool table which if you've watched other YouTube videos like me, you will know. There's Sophia in the background. I've got it on a blurry background though. Has what do you call it? Some kind of gyro thingy-majig that's meant to keep the table level with the ship moving. But the ship's moving quite a bit tonight, and things ain't staying level. is this Anguilla we see? Our first destination. So yes, indeed, it was Anguilla that I could see on that cloudy morning. But as we pulled into Road Bay, this is Road Bay that you can see now. Obviously, the sun broke through the clouds and the weather was glorious. Welcome to Road Bay, the vibrant beating heart of Anguilla. From up here, you can see exactly why this island is a hidden Caribbean gem. And as you look to the top of the frame there, you can see the tender coming from Explorer. Explorer's on the top right, and this is a tender port because it's quite shallow waters, as you can see. So you do have to get a tender, but the Explorer team are so well organised. You go down to the main show area. I think that might be called Explorer Lounge, actually, and I referred to the front bar as the Explorer Lounge earlier. Might have to double check that and put a little bit of text on the screen. But you go there and you get your ticket for your tender, and it's all superbly organised. You don't have to wait long, and this tender ride was extremely short, and obviously you're on these beautiful turquoise waters, and you can see another tender coming over below us now. We were actually waiting for the captain's wife and her kids because the captain can't leave the ship every day. So she's on her own with the kids, and we kindly offered for them to hang out with us because it's good for Sophia too. So we were just waiting for them to come over on a tender after our hours, so it was a good chance for me to get the drone up. I couldn't go full height. The restrictions in Anguilla, I didn't have time. I just literally jumped off the tender. Didn't have time to check all my settings and get the high restriction lifted. So I just did what I could. But looking closely here on the left, you can see sandy ground. This is known as sandy ground, and this is a narrow strip of pure white sand which perfectly divides the brilliant turquoise ocean from the historic salt pond, which you can see just behind there. I think I turn round in a second and you'll see the pond from, you see that sandy bay from a different, or sandy ground, sorry, from a different angle. Yeah, there you go. You can see more of the pond over there in the top right. Anguilla has 33 world-class beaches, a legendary boat racing culture, and a laid-back luxury vibe. It's a pure paradise. This was my favourite place on the entire trip, and it was the first place we stopped at. It was just to sit back, relax, and take it all in. So you can see another tender unloading there as well. And there were taxis. You can see them just at the top of the screen too. Very, very well organised. The people of Anguilla are absolutely lovely. We didn't have to wait long for a taxi. And the people at the taxi rank gave us advice on where to go with the kids. And we went to Blanchard's, which is not far. I think it was about 25 minute drive from here. But like I said, there's 33 amazing beaches, and Blanchard's was one of them. And you're about to see lots of footage and lots of me again, I'm afraid, talking about how much I love this place. You can see Sylvia and Sophia giving you a nice relaxed wave.
On the left side where the wall of rocks wasn't producing no salt, but the big area on that side was producing tons of salt.
Yeah.
Most of the salt used to be exported to Trinidad months ago.
But no more. They don't produce salt anymore.
They produce a little bit of salt still.
Okay.
We don't do no more salt mining.
Okay.
Today's tourism, and as we see all these signs and billboards. This one in the blue is my party.
Is it?
Yeah, that guy.
Hayden.
Yeah, Hayden is the main guy for this area, and he's the Minister of Infrastructure. So we will stay on the Britain, but we just want to have.
Long time we not a nice time, so we decide to go and get the club tonight. With the queen by my side and the spliff I like. The stress build up inside, now seems so light. Like fresh cut, fresh shave, just bathe. And me babe, she a put on a dress and a makeup. Just to impress our best self and bless our dreams be manifesting, yeah. Touchdown, crunchy, crowd rave, earthquake, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna party tonight. Everybody feeling alright. Bounce to the left and then I slide to the right side. In a like when a man a chuffy broke fight for kite. They go a go then you must rise more time. Come in a this time where you must find. And when your mind now, come in at the dance, make your love light shine now. One love we are deal with, blessings we deal with. From Tel Aviv go Alba. One love to the dancing crew. Big up every code, them a say we a follow show. Respect the selector them, MCs and players of instruments. Bass it a bubble, we not looking for no trouble, just a release from the struggle.
Meads Bay is glorious. The sun's come out. The water is turquoise as promised. The beach is white and sandy and luxurious as promised. This side of the island though, the north side, be aware if you've got kids, is very windy and wavy, so you get some big waves crashing into the beach, and you can see it's quite a shelf all the way along where the water smashes in. But the kids have loved it. We're here with the captain's wife, Olga, and their two sons, Alessandro and Andrea, and they're playing with Sophia, which has been amazing. It's been such good fun for those three. And we had amazing food at Blanchard's, cue the B-roll. I had the shrimp tacos, which was so tasty. Rum punch, which is a must when you're in any of the Caribbean islands. And we had like fried chicken and all sorts of stuff. Nachos, cheese, all sorts. Lovely. Highly recommend. We were recommended to come to Blanchard's because of the kids, because they got more stuff for kids. It's not fine dining by any stretch of the imagination. It's just really good chicken and chips and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm really enjoying my time here. But we're positioned right down there, down by Blanchard's. But look at this water. It's ridiculous, isn't it? I don't know how well I'm letting the camera do the decision making here. I think I'm letting the camera do the decision making. We're pointing right into the sun, to be fair. Just drop the mic. Sand all over it now. That's okay, as long as it doesn't go out to sea. But you see what I mean about the waves now. Oh, I came up this end to film this actually. Some kind of nice resort up there. And here is Sophia enjoying her little car that we made. Ciao! Nathan's Cove. I have to look that up and see how much a room is there, but look at the views you must have. And you're literally straight onto this beach with your own private lounges and these turquoise waters. It's fantastic. What a place to come on holiday. And as for kids, so far with kids, it's been absolutely brilliant. And look at this beach. Look at it. It's empty. In comparison to nice beaches in the Mediterranean, this would be crammed with chairs, crammed with people, crammed with screaming, shouting, crammed with smoking. But look at this. This is literal paradise. Literal paradise. And then right next door here, you've got this green space, which I think is part of this place. Exclusive villa collection. Amazing. And the people here are so... Look at the pool in there. I think I've seen a YouTube video of somebody who's stayed in this place. Literally on Meads Bay Beach. With those balconies and that pool. Fan-bloody-tastic. The kitchen in there looks amazing. That's like high-end stuff. I mean, guys, seriously, look at this. Meads Bay. Look at all this empty beach. There's people on lounges just to my left, so I'm not going to film them, but we've got this huge swathe of beach here that is empty. And these turquoise waters, yes, it's a bit rough, yes, it's a bit wavy, but it's actually good fun as long as you can swim and you know what you're doing. Look at it. I don't know whether it's that placebo thing where you think you're somewhere amazing, so everything is amazing. But it is. I want to come back here for sure. The only thing I haven't been able to do is fly the drone because it's very windy. I wanted to get some drone footage of Explorer, but it was super windy at Road Bay as well, and my height was limited, and as soon as I took off, the drone was quite a long way away from me straight away, so I had to kind of just bring it back. The ship was out at sea. You want to be in? Come on, say hi. You having a nice vacation? Yeah. So, yeah, the drone, that's the other thing, people, everyone's so happy, everyone. And the taxi driver on the way here, a guy called Don, he told me the whole history of the Anguilla revolution from the British, well, from St. Kitts mainly, but where we sent a warship here and everything as a response to that in 1967. And they're so proud of that. They're so proud that they fought and they got a voice heard in the UN to basically just get basic things like medical centres and roads and schools built on their island instead of St. Kitts. Because the governor of St. Kitts was basically in charge of 3 islands, thanks to the British. I can't remember what the third one was now. I have to look it up. But yeah, the people, they just will, if you ask them questions, they're so friendly, so loving, so giving. They didn't charge us for the kids in the taxi ride here. Brilliant. Highly recommend it. The girls want to go back to the ship already, but I've walked away from them. So I just want to stay looking at this view for a bit longer. So Don, our taxi driver, was very kind to stop and let us get a view on the way back of Explorer II and Road Bay from a little kind of elevated position. And you can hear how enthusiastic and passionate he is about his island, and that's so good to see, so happy. And he was a wealth of knowledge, and I wish I'd recorded everything he told me because I can't remember half of it now. I'm gutted.
So the name Anguilla means eel in Spanish.
Eel?
Eel, yeah. So in English it's Anguilla. So they name it because of the shape. It looks like a sea serpent.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So the little island is uninhabited. All those islands belong to Anguilla. We have 6 of them, 3 here and 3 on the eastern side, but no one lives there. After dark, everybody got to come back because the authorities need to know where you are at all times. They're very cautious about drugs and people drop,
Yeah.
And then what happened here later in
2017, you had a hurricane.
Yes, 2017 Hurricane Irma. Right. And then what happened in Anchorage with that.
Take a picture of the sunset.
Oi! So we finished our first port day, so our 3rd day on Explorer II, with an evening meal at Sakura, which is absolutely exceptional. By far our best port day for me personally, and by far our best meal on Explorer II. Shame we did all of that right at the beginning, but we did go to Sakura again. But let's just end this video enjoying some B-roll from Sakura taken during the day, most of it, but some of our food shots integrated in there too. And thank you for watching. Please do give us a thumbs up, a comment of your experiences on Explorer 1 or Explorer 2, or if you're planning to go on Explorer 1 or Explorer 2, subscribe if you haven't, because I've got a few more videos in this series to come out with some of our other port stops. Thanks very much.